Insults have unfortunately become a prevalent part of our everyday life, both online and offline. These derogatory remarks are intended to demean or offend, and can cause emotional pain and harm relationships. While they may sometimes be perceived as harmless, insults can lead to severe repercussions, such as low self-esteem, anxiety, and depression. In this video, we will explore the unique approaches of Stoicism to handling insults. By understanding these perspectives, we can gain insight into managing our emotions, building resilience, and turning challenges into opportunities for personal growth. Let's delve into the fascinating world of Stoicism and discover how they dealt with insults. 1. Indifference. It's important to embrace indifference towards insults, as it can have a profound impact on our lives. In today's society, where opinions and judgments are rampant, it's easy to be influenced by others' negative words or actions. However, according to Epictetus, insults only affect us if we allow them to. By cultivating resilience and indifference, we can maintain our self-worth and emotional health, regardless of others' views. Epictetus advises us not to base our self-esteem on others' words or actions, as they are often colored by their biases, insecurities, or prejudices. Instead, he suggests we ground our self-worth in our values, virtues, and efforts. By choosing indifference, we can free ourselves from the harmful effects of external judgments, enabling us to make decisions based on our inner compass rather than seeking external validation. Indifference isn't apathy, but emotional resilience, understanding that insults often reflect more about the insulter than us. It allows us to respond with grace, understanding, and forgiveness instead of impulsively escalating conflicts. As Epictetus said, a ship should not depend on a single anchor, emphasizing the need for multiple sources of self-worth to remain steady amidst life's challenges. Following this Stoic principle of indifference, as taught by Epictetus, can foster a sense of inner freedom and empowerment. By not allowing the negative opinions or remarks of others to dictate our feelings or actions, we can reclaim control over our emotional landscape. It's a form of emotional intelligence where we acknowledge the presence of these insults but choose not to let them disturb our inner peace. This approach doesn't mean we are insensitive or dismissive of feedback. Rather, it's about discerning what truly matters and what doesn't. It's about realizing that our reaction to an insult is more within our control than the insult itself. Epictetus's guidance reminds us to focus on our internal strengths and capabilities, encouraging us to build a fortress of self-assurance and equanimity. In doing so, we are not easily swayed by the turbulent seas of external opinions, preserving our tranquility in a world that's often too eager to unsettle it. 2. Silence. Seneca was a proponent of silence as a response to insults, rooted in the Stoic belief in self-control. By refraining from immediate or emotional responses, we allow ourselves the space to reflect and respond in a way that aligns with our values and virtues. This Stoic silence is not a sign of weakness or acceptance of an insult, but rather a demonstration of strength and wisdom. It signifies our ability to rise above pettiness and maintain our focus on what truly matters. This deliberate choice of non-engagement becomes a powerful tool, showcasing our resilience and inner fortitude in the face of provocation. It's a conscious decision to not allow the negativity of others to infiltrate and disturb our inner peace. Furthermore, Seneca's teachings remind us that engaging in verbal conflicts often serves no beneficial purpose and can even worsen the situation. By choosing the path of silence, we deny the insult the power to affect our mental state, thereby disempowering it. This approach also provides an opportunity for introspection and growth, as we learn to navigate through situations without being swayed by external forces. In essence, the art of silence is not only about withholding words but also about maintaining a state of equanimity and grace in the face of adversity, keeping our emotional equilibrium intact. It's about understanding that sometimes, the most profound strength is found in quiet resilience. 3. Preparing for insults. Epictetus emphasized the significance of mental preparation to handle insults. He recommended self-awareness and accepting insults as an inevitable part of life. By understanding our vulnerabilities and triggers, we can better anticipate and handle insults. We should realize that insults don't reflect our true worth or character. Epictetus's perspective helps people emotionally detach from insults, which may stem from the insulter's issues rather than being a true reflection of the person insulted. Expanding on Epictetus's teachings, the concept of mental preparation includes developing a robust inner dialogue. When we know our strengths and weaknesses, we can process and respond to insults without internalizing them. This self-awareness allows us to contextualize insults within the broader scope of our life experiences and personal values. Epictetus encourages us to view insults not as definitive statements about our character, but rather as fleeting opinions, often more reflective of the insulter than the insulted. By doing so, we can maintain a sense of perspective, understanding that our self-worth is not contingent upon the approval or disapproval of others. Moreover, Epictetus's emphasis on mental preparation involves cultivating a mindset that is resilient to the impact of external negativity. This does not mean we become indifferent to feedback or immune to emotion. Instead, it's about developing a mental armor that protects us from the potentially corrosive effects of insults. It's about gaining the clarity to distinguish between constructive criticism and baseless insults and responding appropriately. Through this mental fortification, we are not just defending ourselves against insults, we are also nurturing a mental space where peace and rationality reign, allowing us to live in harmony with our true selves. In conclusion, these Stoic strategies offer insightful ways to navigate the often challenging terrain of insults. By cultivating indifference, reframing our perspective, embracing silence, building an inner citadel, using wit and humor, preparing mentally, and practicing selective ignorance, we can rise above insults and maintain our dignity, emotional well-being, and personal growth.